with us. Let's get into the river and dive straight into the matters of today. With two judges agreeing against a lone voice of a judge on the three-man panel which sat on the judgment, the appeal court today says the removal of Senator Ali Modu Sharif at the National Convention in Port Harcourt is wrong, and has asked Senator Ahmed Makafi Group to stop acting as the leaders of the party. The judgment held today at the appeal court in Port Harcourt, and these are some of the reactions of some of the chieftains of the party shortly after the judgment.
Now the time for us to come together to ask for true reconciliation, we will go back and then do everything humanly possible to reconcile the party properly. The court of law can never give judgment to a party. It can never bring peace. What will bring peace is political solution. And I call on all Nigerians to prevail on the leaders of PDP that we must gather around the negotiation table and negotiate for rent and truth. There should be no victor, no vanquish. We call for peace. We call that we should all gather together and work as one party.
It was a very filthy judgment, which I believe will be overturned in the Supreme Court. On the other hand, the minority judgment delivered was very thorough. As a matter of fact, it took her about 3 times what it took the other two combined to deliver a judgment. Because he went on and considered all the issues. I believe the other two rushed into judgment without considering most of the issues. And I believe they did a major disservice not only to PDP but to Nigerian democracy. And I believe that will be overturned at the Supreme Court. Because certainly we are going to appeal. And at the Court of Appeal, we are very certain Supreme Court. I mean, at the Supreme Court, we are going to be victorious.
Those are reactions from Cairo Jugbo, Deputy National Chairman of the PDP, and now the spokesperson of the PDP Caretaker Committee, Mr. Prince Dayade. Well, swift reactions are pouring in on this judgment. First one is today from Chairman of the PDP Governors Forum, Mr. Ayodele Fauci, the Governor of Ekiti State, who says he's disappointed with the judgment of the appeal court.
The outcome of the Port Harcourt Court of Appeal judgment that reinstated Ali Modu Sharif as chairman against the will of a people is nothing but a raid on our democracy. If the people truly symbolizes what a party is, then the machination of our detractors and the anti-democratic forces will not prevail at last. Let me commend the minority judgment of the appeal court, and I believe the truth will prevail. It's a matter of time.
Ayodele Fauci, Governor of Ekiti State and Chairman of the PDP Governors Forum. Let's hear from not a dissenting voice this time around, but one of the men who was in the court. You heard him earlier. Let's hear from the spokesperson of the Caretaker Committee, whom also the judgment of the court today has sacked the Caretaker Committee today. Prince Dayade joins us from Port Harcourt. Many thanks for joining us on the program tonight, Prince Adeyeye. The court has sacked your leadership, the Caretaker Committee. What is next for your group now and for those who are loyal to the Caretaker Committee headed by Senator Ahmed Makafi?
Well, like I said before, immediately after the judgment in Port Harcourt, that judgment is travesty of justice. It is a miscarriage of justice. It will not stand in the Supreme Court. And we are headed to the Supreme Court immediately. And we believe that the Supreme Court will be victorious. In the meantime, we continue with our duties as National Caretaker Committee of the party, and we will continue to enjoy, and I believe we will continue to enjoy the support of the vast majority of the PDP members. And all the organs of the party remain united behind us. So as far as we are concerned, it's only a setback of a few days and a few weeks. We will be ready to the Supreme Court, and we believe in no due time the Supreme Court will pronounce.
If you say, Prince Adeyeye, if you say that you're going to go ahead with your activities as a Caretaker Committee, isn't that going to amount to illegality? Because the court today has obviously sacked the Caretaker Committee, says you should stop acting as a leader of the party. That's what part of the judgment says.
The court did not say that we should stop Hello?
We're here. You're loud and clear.
The court has not asked us to start targeting ourselves. I was in the court myself. The court said, well, the root mostly on the issues of abuse of court process, that the decision, the judgment of Cuba in Lagos and Mohammed in Abuja ought to have been respected and all that. But of course, since we are appealing to the Supreme Court, we will continue to exist and we do our work as National Capital Committee pending the final determination by the Supreme Court. It is only the Supreme Court that can prevent us from continuing with our work. Let me tell you, it is this same the presiding judge in today's matter was also the one that presided over the nullification of the election of Governor Wike. Of course, Governor Wike continued his work as governor and appealed to the Supreme Court, and he was victorious there. I believe the same thing we appeal in this matter is a decision taken out of pure malice and without any foundation in law and in fact and in logic, and it will not stand the test of time.
It's interesting your stand on this matter because when we wonder, is it not economical for your party, for the different groups that is involved in all of this matter, to seek a political decision or solution to this matter? Senator Sharif now enjoys the judgment of the appeal court today. Doesn't it make, is it not commonsensical for everybody to come together in the reconciliation that were established?
There will be no reconciliation. Hello?
Go ahead, please.
There will be no reconciliation based on a judgment that we do not agree with. I believe the reconciliation process will not go forward as expected. In any case, it's part of any reconciliation move. We will still appeal to the Supreme Court and we wait for the outcome of the change Supreme Court.
Before I allow you go, Prince Adeyeye, before I allow you go, yes. should your group lose at the Supreme Court, what would you do?
We will then, that's that point at which we will assess our position. Whether we will then be able to assess our position and take a decision. You know, that is when the future of the PDP will fully be determined. For now, we will appeal to the Supreme Court and we want to urge our members to remain calm, that we have victory in the Supreme Court. All
right. Thank you so much. Prince Adeyeye, spokesperson of the PDP Caretaker Committee. Thank you so much for your thoughts there. Let's get the other side to this matter now. One man who has been vocal in all of the activities of Senator Alimadu Sharif is a member of the House of Representatives, Honorable Johnson Agbonima, joins us from Abuja studio. Honorable EJ, many thanks for coming on the program. Today is some judgment that comes to your group as a good one, which some other people in the party had condemned to say it is a rape on democracy and a tendency to show that the APC is perhaps the one backing all of this.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you to our viewers. This is unfortunate where we have found ourselves. I think in anything that has to do with politics, if you have any issue that have to be dealt with, you must profile a better solution. In any problem, definitely, there must be a solution. I think there must be a political solution to this. I don't think that what is at hand today, even hearing my brother, Barrister Dayo Adeyeye speaking negatively on the judgment or on today at Port Harcourt. I tell you the truth, Nigerians are watching. All over the world, people are watching. We are playing to the gallery and we are making mockery for our judiciary. You must respect the rule of law. You must do everything humanly possible to stand by the law and be on the side of the law. For me, I am a lawmaker. I'm not a lawbreaker. And I'm saying this without missing words that, our brother Dayo Adeyeye has missed the point. What is important here, no matter what, there's no winner, there's no loser. What is important is how do we move from strength to strength in making this country a better place for everyone to live. Today, Nigerians are suffering. What do we do to do the needful? But thinking, outside the ball, not being selfish. A lot of us are being selfish instead of being selflessness. Selfishness have already keyed in. And that is one of the issues that I see on the part of, Barrister Dayo Adeyeye that has been always been saying very negatively. People like him, he's highly educated, but A lot of people went to school, and school didn't go through them.
If we may just stay on
them.
the issue rather than on personalities, as Honorable Agbonyima, the question is, as it stands now, there are reactions from your party members saying your actions in this matter is obviously backed by the APC, the ruling party in government.
Give me a break. Give me a break. That is, what are we talking about? Look, Senator Ali Modu Sharif have said over and over again that we must give the party back to the people. When we say PDP, power to the people, let's give this power back to the people. We must stop the impunity. That is what Senator Ali Modu Sharif has been fighting. That is one of the reasons why I decided to join him. I was on the side of Senator Ali Makafi. He's a leader which I respect, which I love, and many leaders that is on the other side that I highly respect. But we must look at the real issue and look at the law and look, this country, nobody's above the law.
All right. Honorable Agbonyima, I will take you to some portions of the constitution of your party here and some very critical issues which will point us to where exactly is your party headed. Some questions also from some members of your party and leaders saying, is Nigeria headed for a one-party system? That's next on the program. Join us again.